प्रेम से बोले सदगुरुदेव जी महाराज की जय। परम पिता परमेश्वरी की जय। आनंद कंद लीलाधारी प्रभु सदानंद जी मनमोहन भगवान की जय। परम प्रभु की है ये वाणी, परम प्रभु की है ये वाणी। जल्दी ही सतयुग आएगा, सत्पुरुषों का राज बनेगा, पापी नहीं बच पाएगा। ओ पापियों कान खोल कर सुन लो, पापियों कान खोल कर सुन लो, पाप छोड़ कर धर्म पकड़ लो, तभी तू रहने पाएगा, सत्पुरुषों का राज बनेगा, पापी नहीं बच पाएगा।
And had you put your step further to know the ultimate and explore the way to know him, there could have been bounties of happiness and abundance. But see, now till the second date, here is program. Day 4 is scheduled for interview, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is for practical. We would like all of my loved ones to solve all their doubts, queries, problems, apprehensions, and try to go through the right path of knowledge. There will never be any kind of fault in this knowledge. For example, if we take 1 part oxygen and 2 parts hydrogen and combine it with the method, even if we do it in India, the third substance will always be jal, water. If you do it in Britain, if it is not pani. If we do it in Arab, neither jal nor water will be formed, it will become aab. So regardless of the places, the only third product will be water and water alone. So regardless of the places, the only third product will be water and water alone. In the same way, obtaining wealth is also the natural outcome when certain procedures are followed. The teacher was asking, will we get the emergence of Kalki avatar of God physically or in existentially tattvic form? The answer is, it will become clear at the time of darshan. There is a system to know and see everything. There are 4 categories, there are 4 regions, and there are 4 categories in the universe. There are 4 regions, and there are 4 categories in the universe. The law of knowing and seeing the 4 is also different. Name, form, behavior, achievement of all 4 is different. The area between the world and the body tattva, the area between the body and the self or jeev or ruh. The self tattva, the area between the self and the soul or noor or atma is up to the soul. From the soul to God, and between soul and the God, till the Paramatma or Parameshwar or Par Brahma Khuda or God or Bhagwan, there are 4 regions: body and soul, Brahma and Atma, the God or Paramatma or Parameshwar or Bhagwan or Khuda, till the ultimate God. Moving from top to bottom, we find a connect between, firstly between world and body and self secondly, self and soul thirdly, and soul and the God fourthly, because the Paramatma is the absolute of the universe. Since God is the absolute tattva, Param of this entire universe, it is complete, so it all seems to be located in it itself as it reaches there, which you will leave behind after seeing. After we leave world, self, God, after getting acquainted with them, we will come at the Paramatma, the Param Brahma. He is the one which is absolute, complete, perfect in itself. You will see everything else situated in its realm. You will get the feeling of Advait, oneness, one without second, Tattva. You can begin your journey from the area you are in. If you place your body, you yourself between the world and body, then you will achieve the insight about that area. To know, there is education. To see, there is minute, subtle vision. Vision to achieve, and there is objective. When we will move towards the world, you will experience pain, sufferings, etc. as the world is full of all these. When we will move towards the world, you will experience pain, sufferings, etc. See, when the world comes to your body, you will get happiness. See, whenever we go to do some work for money and wealth, which is needed, as long as there is capacity power, you do not feel any sort of inconvenience. Let's move forward a bit. Sometimes trouble starts whenever we do something beyond our potential strength. Whenever we do something beyond our potential strength, then we are also going towards the world. If we are going to the karma area, when we do, we will also see the moments of sorrow, suffering and trouble, because the world itself is a form of all these miseries. The more you enter in it, the more suffering you will experience. The sadness will start. But when the world starts to come to the body, then sorrow will cease to exist. So, what will happen? Only happiness, because the body is a form of happiness, while the world is a form of sorrow. So, when the world starts coming towards the body, then it is a form of sorrow. But when it starts coming towards the body, it will become a form of happiness. How? You are amassing different kinds of resources. My mind, being the possessor of all things of luxury, is what is the modern day definition of pleasure, bliss. For example, empty land, there is nothing built on that. No house, nothing. Still it gives you the pleasure of being the possessor of the piece of land. This land is coming towards your body and gives you immense pleasure. I have that much land in my possession. I have purchased that much land in my city. Even if empty land comes to you, you will feel pleasure. Why? Is it the same or something else is it there? Is it the same or something else is there? Let's have a look in our society. When the body will move forward towards the world, be it the empty land, job, big contract job, then as we keep on approaching further and further, our trouble, sorrow and sufferings will keep on increasing accordingly. But if we get pleasure through the possession of own vehicle, factory, plot, cash, etc., we will not experience any sort of difficulty. There will be pleasure through all the pains and sufferings. There are indeed lots of problems. Having it, putting it, all sorts of inconveniences, troubles and sufferings are there. Even then there is the feeling of pleasure. Is not it so? No doubt. The word itself is a sorrow form. And hence, whenever you take yourself towards the world, you will invariably experience sorrow and suffering. To know, there is education. To see, there are eyes. To attain, there is world. If we approach towards the world, there will be sufferings, whereas if we move towards the body, there will be pleasure. This is the achievement, and what will be the outcome? Work to do, to relish his enjoyment, and for the attainment of that bliss, there is the cycle of 84 lakh cycle of rebirth, right from insects, reptiles, birds to different animals, creepers, and then the human form. You will be subjected to the vicious circle of 84 lakhs of kinds of living things. These are nothing but the penalty for having certain sort of desires. Among all these kinds of living forms, only humans are made not for pleasure, but for salvation. You have made it also a thing of indulgence. So in this way, what is sorrow, happiness, and for how long? What is this world? What is education? It is nothing but from the senses to the senses and till the senses. In the world, what is education? Happiness, misery, sorrow, resourcefulness, financial abundance, etc. It is nothing but from the senses to the senses and till the senses. It has from body to body and till body. Beyond this, it ceases to exist. Whatever is in the world, between the world and the body, till the body, it is just that. There is education to know, eyes to see, karma to do, to gain enjoyment. What is that? Sorrow, happiness, happiness, sorrow, sorrow, happiness, happiness, sorrow, sorrow, happiness, since it is the compulsion of life. Keep traveling from one form of existence to another till you complete the 84 lakhs type of existence of life. Say the glory of Supreme God. And if you search for it, then it is utter foolishness. If you find Chitanand in it, it is then also foolishness. Is not it useless to find for a thing at a place where it never existed? There are work to do to relish his enjoyment, and for the attainment of that bliss, there is the cycle of 84 lakhs cycle of rebirth. Right from insects, reptiles, birds to different animals, creepers, and then the human form, you will be subjected to the vicious circle of 84 lakhs of kinds of living things. These are nothing but the penalty for having certain sorts of desires. Among all these kinds of living forms, only humans are made, not for pleasure, but for salvation. The more you enter in it, the more its suffering will begin to get, grief will begin to come. But when the world starts to come to the body in the same sorrow, then it is a form of sorrow. But when it starts coming towards the body, then how will it find the happiness that will remain between the world and the body? What will you do to find someone who is not in the meantime? The place of joy is from the living to the living and to the living. When you will start living between the body and self, when you will do your way of living field of work, when between body and self and with the self, for the self, when you start living in the behavior of even and self, then what will be found in it? What is the law of knowing it? What is the law of knowing? Self-realization, what is there to see in it? The state of self-realization and a subtle vision. In this way, whatever is there, when you will do yourself in behavior, from this self, for the self, and even for the self, there is achievement in it. Sympathy or bliss self-realization or self-relocation. On of the self, for the self, and by the self. From Jeev to Jiva until Jeev. And what is the way out to comprehend all these? It is self-study. He is compassion for all, equality for all. It is free from any sort of bondage. It is complete bliss. You will get pleasure in that area, but peace is not there either. Peace does not exist between the world and the body, nor does it exist between the body and the self. This world is a vicious cycle of happiness, sorrow, sorrow, happiness. It is a world of sorrow, no doubt. You will start living in bliss when you start being at peace with both pleasure and pain, sufferings and abundance. When this is achieved, there is no need for money or wealth, nor does it require luxuries, nor does it require women for men and men for women. When the self will live in the range, then there will not be need of any particular thing. Just pull the body from the world, keep it in a secluded place, and then apply the law of self-realization, means study of self. What is remembrance? Contemplation, avasagement, and nidhyasan is a study of self of three together. Those who are knowledgeable of study of self, those who read all the 4 verses become quite stupid. They define Swadhyaya as reading books on their own. They think that self-study is taking Ramayana, Gita, Upanishads on their hands. What are you doing, brother? Doing a study of self? That is, if we study about ourselves, we are doing a study of self. They do not even know whose name Swadhyaya is. In Swadhyaya, there is no need of any book, and Guru and any other. Yes, it is necessary that the one who is aware of self, What is the meaning of self-realization or Swadhyay, the law of study of self? Study legislation related to self. Such a study legislation in which information about self can be found, in which knowledge of self and not God is available, in which knowledge of self and body is not available. What is not the body is not the body. Which is by self, is for the self, is for the self, is for the self. Then the study law related to self is a study of self and not self-study. Swadhyay has 3 parts. First, listen, no one can do a study of self in the world on his own. First, who has knowledge of the self? Who has knowledge of the Jeev? Before that, you have to listen what happens. Is the Jeev or self? Where does it live? Where does the self come from? Where does the self stay? What does the self come for? From a knowledgeable person, it has to be well known. What you will know from the knowledgeable, then you will hear what you have to do after knowing what is there. You will get heard after listening. Whether you listen to the contemplation, it seems right or not, think about it, and then try to see it. What will happen when you see that you can never see an organism without fear and subtle vision? Whatever you have to see the self, then you will be able to see it with a microscopic view only in the direction of direction. Direction is the name of a situation in which both body and self are separated. What will happen when you see that you can never see an organism without fear and subtle vision? Whatever you have to see the self, then you will be able to see it with a microscopic view. Only in the direction of direction. Direction is the name of a situation in which both body and self are separated. Both the body and the self live separately. You have to go through that direction from a microscopic point of view, and you have to look at it both from a microscopic ideological point of view of the body and the organism. Then you will be able to separate the organism, which is its own form. Then you will be able to separate the organism, which is its own form. And it is very strange that it is a shape, as the body is no substance of oneself. It has a form, a shape. It is a body but not a substance. It has action, feeling, hunger, everything, but no soul. It has action, feeling, hunger, everything, but no soul. While there is consciousness, there is no worry. Consciousness is definitely there, but is not conscious. It is definitely a form. The body is definitely there, but it is not a substance. All this hunger, thirst, this feeling of sorrow and happiness, that is the same self or Jeev, not the body. This hell heaven is the one who has to face it, not the body. This rebirth belongs to him and not the body. In the same way, all of us will go and see that self or Jeev, and when we see that live, we will know it by self-discipline, and when we will see it with a subtle position under sleep, and when we start loving it, if you live in sympathy, then you will get pleasure in it. It is a subject of feeling of pleasure. So there is no need for any external content in it. It is a subject of feeling of pleasure. So there is no need for any external content in it. He does not need any means of cultivation. He said, "Hail to the Supreme God." This is an area of pleasure. Is the field of microscopic vision. The astral is the area of the body. This ghost is associated with the phantom till hell, heaven, rebirth all come under the range of the self or jeev or ruh. When you go to the next area, you become victorious. If the self will go to the range of Brahma, then from Brahma to God, and from God to soul, and soul to self, and from self to body. When we will establish our existence between Jeev and Noor in bliss, in the midst of those who will practice their way of living, like trying to live the life of the body of the world. In the same way, when you practice between the body and the self, or Jeev or Ruh, between you and the self and that God, when we will position ourselves, you will practice staying in it, and then even self-education is not able to let you in it. You cannot know Him through education. God cannot even go to Brahma or Ishwar or Atma with self-education. To know Him, there is yoga, sadhana or spiritualization. You cannot know Him through education. God cannot even go to Brahma or Ishwar or Atma with self-education. To know Him, there is yoga, sadhana or spiritualization. Just like education is education to know the world body, for example, self-realization is self-realization to know the self in the form of life. Similarly, soul, God, Brahma, Noor, soul have to be seen in this way. Then you have yoga, sadhana or yoga spiritualization. You have to learn to know this. You will have to move forward with this. Whatever is in it, you have to know the rules of yama. It is a practice to pray. It is compulsory. It is also mandatory for the jnani, the knowers in this world. It is compulsory not only for the yogi, but also for the jnani. Rules are also compulsory for a yogi, but it is not compulsory for a jnani. The rule is not mandatory. The rules cannot be accepted as much as possible. No matter what the rules are, it is the law to go to the posture, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyan and samadhi, and when you want to see the soul, God, Brahma, etc. And then it is not possible to have gross vision and education. It is not capable of speech and sharp vision. If you want to see it, then you will need divine vision. To see that, divine light, divine eye will be needed. Without eyes, the divine tattva lies with the eyes. The soul is the param tattva. The self, the light, or the divine light form the lifeline. The life light or the divine life, the divine light, even if you pass through before you, you would not be able to live, not catch, will do. That light will dissuade you. There is supreme joy, Paramanand in God. Will get work in it. You are that one Chitanand. What you will find there is Chitanand. On the world occasion, what will be found on the level of happiness on two levels, and the soul or Atma or Brahma on the original Noor spirit level, Chitan Shanti. Chitan Shanti meditation, Anand, Nityanand, peace and bliss are both combined. Chidanand because it is pleasure derived from Chetan. The same is done by Chinmayanand. The same is called stubbornness, legislation, posture. That is the name of Atmanand, Ramanand, Tejomayanand, all that is in consciousness. What is here? There will be no fire in Chirag Sachidanand. Even the legislation is not under the truth, this Chidanand is also not true. The real test of truth is that even this God will not come true. The real test of truth is that even this God will not come true. Even this Chidanand will not come right. It is also not complete. This too is incomplete. When you go to the field on the last criteria at the fourth level, between the soul and the God, between the confusion between self and God, when you go between you and Allah Ta'ala, between Ishwar and Parmeshwar, then what you practice in it, when you will practice walking in it, just as you are practicing in the world, whatever it is, start practicing it in the field of God. When you start doing illiteracy in the field of God, then what will you find there? Satchidanand is empty there. You will find that Satchidanand says, ultimate peace, eternal bliss, eternal peace, eternal bliss. It is called the same paradise. It is called the same and it is called the same. Saket Lok and Lok Parlok, Bhavar Lok, everyone, all one, so to know it, it has the capacity of education, not only means to know it, and self-realization, not even. This spiritualization, which is in spirituality, also does not have access to it. It has the capacity of education, not only the means to know it and self-realization, not even. This spiritualization which is in spirituality also does not have access to it. Spiritual commands do not even have access to them. No one can take it. If you have to touch in the field of God in that area, then how will you have to go through knowledge and know things related to Parmeshwar or God? Then this gross vision is not only education and subtle vision. Then this gross vision is not only education and subtle vision. Vision will also grow. Vision will also grow. Even from the divine point of view, you cannot know it properly. If you have to know clearly, then you will be able to remember it from the point of view. You will be able to know it from point of view. And what will happen if you see it from the fact? Then what will be seen if you know the old fact that you too have become absorbed in that tattva? You will see yourself not in yourself but in this fact, and that is called the Param, the Advait Bodha Advait Tattva. Then you will get the complete tattva and you will be able to stop it. It is a lot to see what is known, when to know from that tattva, to know that tattva, to see and tattva, to know and tattva, to be and tattva. Everything is visible in the tattva itself. What is tattva? Not the 5 tattvas, not the empty water surface which is left at the very bottom. This is the same tattva from which Brahma is also the origin of the soul. Power is also generated. 3 powers also arise from the same power, keeps active from that until it gets absorbed in it. Despite being full of all karma, it is contained in it. This utterance is from the Supreme Lord. Soon Satyug will come. There will be a rule of sacred man and the sinner will not come.
प्रभु की है वाणी, परम प्रभु की है ये वाणी। जल्दी ही सतयुग आएगा, सत्पुरुषों का राज बनेगा, पापी नहीं